Alrighty, here we are in Feilding, and honestly, royal fever has taken over. I'm with Albert James. Quite a royal name, actually, isn't it?
It is, very much so.
And you are a royalist. What
Yes.
makes you such a big fan of the royals?
Probably my mum and dad, but when I was born, the Queen came through Lancaster, and we were on the station, and I was only a little baby, so, you know, it's continued on from that.
So you think you got a bit of a taste of it as a baby? It's in your blood
in the
now?
blood, definitely, yeah.
How long have you been in New Zealand for?
40 years.
So you're one of us?
Oh, definitely.
So what relevance do the royals have, do you think, to New Zealand? It is a long way from England.
I suppose it's stability, heritage, all those sort of things. And if you think of what New Zealand's done for England,
Yeah.
you know, it's marvellous. And
You know what that is? That's somebody ringing to say, I can see you on telly. Ignore that. Ignore that. There you go.
That's gone. Sorry, my dear.
So the relevance of the monarchy, you think it's stability? What else?
Stability, security, especially for older people, but also it gives people something to look up to.
Yeah.
Despite all the problems, they're still human beings. So we are doing well today. They're definitely trying to get me. Yeah, it's definitely relevant. Also, the fact is, the historical parts of it, if you look at the royal family throughout history, you know, history repeats itself all the time. And the long and the short, Queen Victoria, now the Queen Elizabeth, she's done really well.
Give me that phone.
Yeah, throw it away, will you?
Here you go. Here you go. Put that over there. Hey, look, I want to talk to you. 53,000 acres. The Prince has a farm. He's a bit of a farmer. It's organic. There are power meters. People have to watch the power they're using, their efficiency. They recycle. They produce a lot of stuff. In fact, he raises nearly £100 million a year, sells his products in Waitrose. He requested to come to a farmer's market. How do you guys feel about the fact that he's coming to the Feilding farmer's market?
Ecstatic. Fantastic, really. For a small town, it's fantastic.
You won an award, Feilding Farmers Market of the Year, taste winners. What do you think is so good? Why does Feilding Farmers Market taste so good?
The produce that the people think and the friendliness of the town, and the way they all fit in together. Even from our contractors, when they heard about this being on, all volunteered the times and things and material to make it work. So from a ratepayer point of view, it's cost us very little. You know, the council and all the volunteers have worked together so well, that's been really good.
And are you quite proud of your town today?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very pretty. Normally, we'd have all our bedding plants changed over, but we tried to keep a few in flower for this special occasion.
You see, Albert James, not just a royalist, he's also in charge of the green bits. You're the parks manager, aren't you? So you're happy with the grass?
Very much so, yeah. We had it on this morning, as you know.
Yeah. We had the sprinkler systems going, we had everything going. I see the pansies have been planted.
Yes.
What impression do you think their Royal Highnesses will be left with of Feilding the town?
I think that the best thing will be the people itself. You know, the way they all come together and work together, and they're very friendly. You know, it really is friendly Feilding. It's got an apt name, as you see on the signs. It all says friendly Feilding, and it works really well.
Yeah. Good looking and good tasting, Albert James. Thank you very much for joining us, and I'll leave you to your fans. We will give him his phone back. Don't you worry, it's not broken. Back to you guys.
Hey Petra, just out of interest, I know that you're going to be talking to a staunch Republican as well at some stage this morning.
Yes.
You know, it's a debate which we always have when the royals come around and have a visit as to what the real value is of maintaining our ties with the royal family. What does someone like Mr. James think?
What do you think? Do you think that New Zealand will become a republic? Do you think that there's real value in retaining the ties, or there'll come a time when we need to cut loose completely?
I think New Zealand's got to decide what it wants, really, and being an import, I would rather leave that to New Zealand to decide which they want. But I prefer to be a monarchy. For the simple fact is that you only pay when she comes. And being a tight person, so yeah, I think it's very fortunate for New Zealand, really. It only costs us when they turn up for a visit, so it's not that often.
There you go. He thinks cost effective, as you heard, and that I guess it's up to Kiwis to decide. We are going to be speaking to a Republican soon, but the bells are chiming on the clock tower,
Which
so
means...
I believe it's probably time for the news.